Road trip!
Rome, here we come, motherfucker!
Well, you heard the man. After 20 years, they finally decided to visit Rome again, the city that raised them for 10 whole years. The city gave them the love for good food and amazing art. The time had finally come to go ahead and do it. But these hefty bulls did not go alone. They decided to bring Johnny Boy with them, who at the tender age of 16, is in the ideal position to understand and enjoy what this trip meant for the brothers. So the search for the perfect tickets and accommodations began. Coco, always the best at finding cheap shit online, and because he spends way too much time on computers, found the perfect solutions: tickets, the hotel in the heart of the city. So, everything was sorted. And today is the big day. They need to get to Paphos airport to start their proper journey. The weather is perfect. It took them about an hour to reach the parking lot that Coco had booked for the car, while they would be away. The only problem was that Coco's radio was not working properly, so we traveled mainly with white noises, but not in a racist way. Coco tried to make up for it by entertaining the boys in his own way.
My voice. So we're going now to leave the car in the parking space. Over here. Tight turn.
Here we are. They finally arrive at the parking spot from which they will be taking the shuttle to the airport. And just like that, they park, get out of the car and get their luggage. Johnny can't hide his joy about seeing Rome.
It's excited.
Fully. Roma, baby.
It's excited.
Absolutely.
Waiting for the shuttle to come and take us to the airport.
The shuttle that will take the boys to the airport arrives, and they start boarding. There are other passengers with the boys going to the airport, of course, and it looked like space on the shuttle might have been an issue. This because Angelo and Coco are quite heavy-boned, with Coco being also extremely fat. But no problem. Coco and Angelo took the most comfortable seats at the front and left Johnny in the back with some strangers. Off they go to Paphos Airport. Finally, Paphos Airport. They grabbed their suitcases and started walking to the gate. Look at how fast Coco has set off, unable to hide his eagerness to get to Rome. And what a manly beautiful suitcase do we have here, quite special. After what seemed to be a very long walk, about 2 minutes, they stopped to rest, have a cigarette, before entering the relatively small Paphos airport. The check-in had already been done online, so they went through fairly quickly until the security checks.
We just passed the luggage check, okay, with Mr. Coco, and obviously Mr. Coco gave us some issues once again.
They took my pseudo cream. It's unforgivable. My balls are going to be start a fire down.
So basically, I had a ton of technology. Chicho had the laptop, and Costa didn't have anything except his pseudo cream, which is cream when his balls feel sweaty. He just puts it so they don't get irritated.
They took it away from me, so I can't.
Because
my balls.
The limit is 100, and he had 125 of pseudo cream, so he couldn't take it. They wanted to see, now pseudo cream is just a cream that you can buy at the supermarket, but they wanted to see a prescription from a doctor that he has to fly with pseudo cream, otherwise he can't walk. And obviously he doesn't. You don't, right?
I can't move now.
And I said, what if we take out the 25 excess and we leave it in the little jar? And the guy said, no, you have to have another jar of 100 ml and then we will allow it. But Costa, what did you want to do?
Use it. Just put some cream on my balls, and that was it.
Yeah, so his solution was to pull down his pants, put 25 milligrams of pseudo cream on his balls in front of everybody. And then we would have 100, and then he could take it, he could keep it. But they didn't want that.
They threw it away. They kept it. Brand new one.
Brand new, it was there, it was sealed from the shop. It wasn't even open. So, and it wasn't even liquid, it was actually cream. So, that's our first experience. Now we're at the cafeteria, and we're gonna drink 125 milligrams of coffee and of other things, just so we can take them on the plane, but inside us.
Inside us. What a waste of people.
But they're stupid, man.
Yeah,
They're stupid.
It is stupid.
Like, what are you gonna, like, what's the danger?
Well, if you have 100 mil, you can't explode the plane. But if you have 125 mil,
Everything
changes.
Everything explodes. So you could technically have like 50 milligrams of,
Explosives.
no, not even alcohol, and just squirt it on 3 people and then light them on fire. I'm not saying I would do this, but
You actually can.
yeah. And I think that would still be more dangerous than the cream for Costa's balls.
Waste.
Giovanni got scared.
I didn't.
It was your first time
First time.
at the check. When they opened the bag, I was like, okay, oh God. He's like, can I open it? Like, of course you can open it. This is the thing, they told you if they can open the bag, but they don't help you put the bag together again.
Yeah.
So I had to put all my shit together. It took me ages. Costa's walking himself with his socks.
No, I'm not.
Costa's wiping his sweat with his socks.
I'm not. Alright, you can go to the toilet.
Λοιπόν, μόλις περάσαμε το θέμα με τις βαλίτσες, now that we've passed the thing with the baggage thing, Costa decided to be a good boy, so he offered us a coffee. He wanted to offer us a coffee and like a croissant to eat. So, Costa,
Yeah.
how much?
Don't
Don't say. So 3 coffees, 3 croissants, and 3 bottles of water. 3 bottles of water.
You see it? 26.42. 26.42. 3 coffees. 2 espressos is $5.90. 3 euros for espresso. Ridiculous. And 1 Americano, $3.90, so nearly 4
Why do you say
euros.
like Americano?
Americano. And 3 waters, €6. 1 Danish, $3.55. And 2 chocolate croissants, $7.10. And all of them were not fresh.
This is Paphos.
None of them were fresh. Fuck's sake, man. At least make them fresh. The coffee tastes like shit. Frittata. This is where one of my best friends used to work for this company.
Finally, it was time to board and leave behind the problem airport cafe prices and Coco's testicular cream. They listened to the safety instructions, which are useless for people like them, and off they go. The flight was more comfortable than expected. Angelo had originally booked 3 seats together, but Coco, being the difficult man he is, and rightly so, said they wouldn't fit comfortably, seeing that they were all big boys and he was way fatter than the rest. They had to therefore change their arrangement. So, Coco sat in the front being charmed by an old couple, Angelo found comfort in the back with 2 free seats, and Johnny in the middle where he met some kids his age who were also traveling to Rome for the first time. The flight lasted about 3 hours and overall it was fine. Rome is beautiful even during the night and from above. Finally we landed safely at Ciampino Airport. During the taxi drive to the hotel, Coco felt the urge to blend in with the locals and started chatting with the driver about the weather which the others had to endure for about 30 minutes. They arrived at the booked Airbnb, left their suitcases and went out for a walk around the area to see what was nearby. They were lucky to find a pizzeria just around the corner, but since they hadn't made a reservation, they waited a few minutes outside. Also because Coco made customers feel uncomfortable, but he used this time to give Johnny an Italian lesson which cannot be mentioned on this video.
Tuo padre ti manderà qua all'università, devi imparare queste cose perché è una cosa speciale.
They sat down, enjoyed the authentic pizza, a little bit of beer for the adults, all thrilled to finally be in Rome. Full and happy, they went to bed, filled with dreams for the next day, which would be packed with sights, the Sistine Chapel, the Vatican,